yeah. They was talking shit last night, boy. They were talking cash. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to my live. That's my cash app up there. Yeah. Somebody told me to put it up there. I don't know why. Not that anybody ever said, hey, money that I do receive, it'd be like $1 or 2. I don't know why they send me $1 or 2. Like, bro, I'm not ready to shout you out for $2. You got me fucked up. I shout you out for $2, then you know I'm desperate. I ain't never been that desperate. Day in my life. Yo, I'm tired. Just came from outside. How's the lighting in this bitch? Yeah, the light's pretty good. Alright. Finesse 2 times got locked up. Is he a jailbird or is he not a jailbird? This is what I need to know. Finesse 2 times got locked up again yesterday. Bro, what is going on with him? I think he likes Shell at this point. He gonna be like, it's gonna take you an army. It's gonna take you an army. It's gonna take this nigga went to jail again. Why, bro? Why do you gotta go to jail every week? This is the part that gets me every time. Why? This nigga went to jail again. He go to jail every week. Cause didn't he just get out of jail? Let me see when last time Finesse 2 times got out of jail. I swear. Much love from some more. Oh yeah. God's favorite. What's up, God's favorite? Click that like button. You seen Finesse 2 times, the rapper? You ever heard of him? He went to jail again. Finesse 2 times went to jail more than Martin Luther King at this point. Martin Luther King went to jail like every other week. Him and DMX. Finesse 2 times is runner up with DMX. Like, rest in peace, DMX. But I'm telling you, this dude goes to jail more than anybody else. It's gonna take you a man. Boy, he gotta get his mind right. Everybody click the like button. I mean, shit, we here tonight. It's Saturday. I ain't got nothing else to do but be here with y'all. Oh, family watching this live stream with me. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Tell the family I said what's up. Yeah, all 9 of us. What? 9 people? If you just popped up as one, all 9 of y'all just hey. You see, I'm reading the chat. I read the chat every night when I get on my live. Let's see what happened in today's news. Hold on. What I tell you. Finesse 2 times went to jail. 607 What's up with 607 He really is a punk. Tell a joke or something. All right. I can tell you a story. So, all right, anyway, I forgot my story from last night. The first time I ever went to jail, right? So, I grew up very strict in a nice household, right? Like, I went to church. We were church kids, like, for real, for real. So, like, when I turned like 17, I had a job where I worked at. I worked at a supermarket, right? I worked at a supermarket. I had 2 jobs. I worked at a supermarket and I worked at Burger King. So I'm at Burger King every night. So my money got kind of low because it was me and my little brother. I was taking care of my little brother. My little brother was 15. I was 17, right? We went somewhere to live with my dad up north. But my dad left me with my little brother to take care of him all by myself. I'm not lying. I had to take care of my brother all by myself. So my money got kind of low because my brother couldn't live with me. He couldn't live with me at all. He had to live where the fuck he was living at. So I had to pay his rent and I had to pay my rent. So my brother, he was like 15. He called himself being a drug dealer or some shit. Like, but bro, have you ever met a person they're like the worst drug dealer in the world? Number one, to be a drug dealer, you have to know how to count. You can't be out here hustling and you can't count. Bro, he could not count to save his life. So he would owe people money or something. He would let my one cousin sell him this badass crack. My cousin crack was so bad, the crackheads didn't like it. They were like, "What's up with this?" Even if they cooked it over, so much baking soda on it, they were like, "Oh my god, this crack was so bad." Sometimes it would be a rock at first, but if you touched it, any heat touched it at all, it would just fall apart. It would like it would just put together. So I would come out with him. I would help him sell this crack so he can pay my cousin back and stuff like that. Cause like this crack was bad. So I going to end up start selling cocaine. So I ended up start selling coke. I was selling coke at my job, like at Burger King. I wasn't selling at Food Line. I was selling at Burger King every night, and I was staying them. I had my managers. I was young. I was like 17. My managers was on the coke. So like anybody know anything about drugs like that, it's an upper. So they can't talk, but they will work. So I would close Burger King. What I tell you, they would wash every dish that we had. And that was my job to wash the dishes. They would wash all the dishes themselves. For the simple fact, like, yo, I'm up here. I'm selling them. I was selling them this coke, and it's not like they had money, right? All nine of y'all think, yo, chill out. So like, it's not that, yo. So it's not like, what's up? No switcher. So it's not like, so it's not like when I used to sell them coke. It's not like they had money every day. So this is what they would do. They would take the they would take the money from the cash register. But what they do, so Doom Strong on YouTube Live. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I don't care. So I would go and I would take. They would take the money from the register, right? But this is what they do when you come to Burger King. Say you order something and you order it, they will ring it up with a calculator. So they don't type it inside of the system at all of how much it costs. And when you come up, you give them the money, and what they would do, like every other customer, they would ring them up and they would just pay me off the money they got from the driver. Bro, I did this for a minute. I was stinging them so hard. I was like, yo, why am I gonna come to work anymore? If I'm selling them drugs and they buying drugs every day, and I'm making way more selling drugs than I am working. So I stopped working completely. So I just started selling drugs. So at first I would just sell coke. So like imagine I'm 17 years old. I'm babyface Nelson. I didn't look old at all. I didn't have no beard, no mustache, none of that. I was not old enough to get in any bars, but I could get in the bars because certain people welcomed me into the bar. So when I was like 17 or 18, I was in all the clubs. And I would just sell this coke in every bar because of something about alcohol and cocaine ran hand in hand. Like everybody that drink alcohol don't do coke, but a lot of people that do coke drink. So they would go to the bar and I would like sell these grams all night. So I sell grams for like well, I sell grams for like $50. But I would get like an ounce. Or no, I started off I had like a half ounce. I get a half ounce, I'll cut it, I'll make it 21 grams. And I'll come in there and sell them 21 grams for $50. So you do the math. 50 times 21, yeah, that's 1,000. That's 1,050. So I would make like $1,000 every night. The bong, play some bing bong. Told my sister Kashawn he was gonna come in her bong. Yo, chill out, bro. Make sure you click that like. I'm reading the live chat, so I end up I'm selling I'm selling a coke at the bar like every night. So I sell this half ounce every night. Eventually, I had like 2 ounces. Then I had like 4 ounces. The next thing, I'm a full time drug dealer. So I went from selling coke in the bar to coming outside, and I started selling crack too. So, because I'm a greedy motherfucker. Anybody know that people that gamble at first, when they first win, they don't expect for themselves to win. So I eventually start winning a whole lot. So like, I stopped selling coke in the I stopped selling coke. Yeah, I know I'm still selling coke, but I'm selling crack on the street now. So I got crack kids on the street. I got coke kids in the bar. And this is back then when you had a pager. This is like '04, '03, '04, when people still had pagers and stuff. So I got a pager, my pager going off and shit. I'm doing house calls. I'm doing street blows. It's like that. And then I did all late nights. So for some reason, I guess I stopped somebody's money, and I didn't know anything about hustling. Like if you selling drugs and you making more money than other people that sell drugs, they will call the police on you and act like they didn't call the cops. So I guess whoever I was stinging on at night, whoever else business I was taking at nighttime, they got wind of it and they let the police know, try to put the police on me because they couldn't be out there. I was out there. I didn't care. So I can remember one night I'm sitting outside. I'm sitting on some steps. This is the first time they tried to get me. So I'm sitting outside, I'm sitting on these steps and shit. So I see this van, right? So it's like this little, it's like a side street. It's a street, it was like called like Cedar Street. So it's like this side street and another, and it went up and crossed the street, and it's another side of the street right there. So I want to say like, I had good eyes, maybe like 2 blocks away. It's this van that pulls up like 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, the cops were riding for a minute, right? Because I came out to do my shift. Cause I usually do a late night until the early morning. I usually don't even be on the street during the daytime at all. I'm only late night, early morning. Yeah, trapping when it's dark, you gotta have heart. So I'm definitely outside when it's extra dark and it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't be out. It's really only drug addicts and robbers out around that time. So like, I'm a drug dealer, so I'm outside. So I come up there, and so many cops riding around, I can't turn back around and leave. So I said, yo, I'm not leaving. This is what I'm gonna do. I stash the drugs. So I stash the drugs. I got braids then. I'm taking my braids out. So there's one crackhead named Jimmy. Yeah, that was his real name. So me, Jimmy, we out there, right? Jimmy rolls up on me. He's like the crackhead of all crackheads. He'll let you punch him in his face for a hit of crack. He let people shave his hair. He'll eat some shit for it. He eat shit for a piece of crack. Like he would do anything for a piece of crack. Like literally. Like he was Johnny Knoxville before Johnny Knoxville was Johnny Knoxville. He was jackass for real in real life. A hood jackass. So I'm sitting up there, I'm like, yo. So I see like the cops start riding and I see like this white Jetta come through. White Jetta come through. The dude said he has $50, right? He tells Jimmy that. He don't tell me because I'm not stopping him. So when he tells Jimmy he got $50, I'm sitting there like, yo, bro, what the fuck is going on? Jimmy come up and say, hey, you got something for 50? I'm like, nah, I ain't got nothing. But Jimmy wouldn't leave me alone because he knew I came out there to sell drugs. No way I ain't got no drugs. But I noticed that this van had still parked down the street. It never moved. The lights went off and nobody never got out of it. So I'm like, bro, like this van like 2 blocks away. It's like there's no way you parking right there and the police are not fucking with you. So it's like it was one of them U-Haul vans. It wasn't a U-Haul truck. It was a U-Haul van. So I'm sitting there and shit. I'm like, I go and I know some drugs that I had tossed. Like it was like 2 loose pieces. I had tossed it, but I had tossed it so far. I know Jimmy wasn't supposed to be able to find it. So I tell Jimmy like, you sure you ain't got no crack? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no crack. So I'm like, I threw something on the ground, but if you can find it, you can have it. When I tell you crackheads can see in the dark, like they got x-ray vision, night vision, whatever you want to call it vision. Crackheads can definitely see in the dark. I'm talking about it's pitch black out there. When I tell you this dude found these pieces of crack and he picked it up and he went to go serve. When he went to go serve the dude, this van pulled up. They jump out. They arrested Jimmy. They didn't come get me though, because they didn't see me hand Jimmy anything or nothing like that. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I leave that time. That was the first time they supposed to have grabbed me, but they didn't get to grab me. So the next time they come out, it's during the daytime. This is when I get bolder. I'm on some like I'm selling crack during the day now. So I come up there, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Instead of me coming there at 6, I come up there at 2. I'm gonna sting them all night until the morning again. So I come up there, I'm like, yo, so many police out here. I'm like, man, I ain't ready to do nothing. So they riding around. So it was my homeboy's mom. And so my homeboy mom goes to set me up. And she set me up good though. Cause she yelling at the corner, hey Dave, come here, you got a dime. I'm like, yeah, I'll serve you, but you gotta wait till we get down here because if I serve you right here, them people gonna jump out on me, bro. They busted the corner, they yelled my name out and grabbed me. I let Alex K underscore in Florida. What's up, Alex K? Make sure you click that like button. So so they grab me and shit. So when they grab me, they yell my whole name. I imagine I've never been arrested. I've never been in the system. But imagine my homeboy's mom was just standing at the corner yelling my whole name out. So when they take me to the police station, like I'm like, yo, I don't know what's really going on. They strip search me. When they strip search me, I got the drugs on me or whatever. But they weren't supposed to strip me out because they didn't see me doing anything wrong. Really, it was a legal search. When they strip searched me, I could have sued them for strip searching me for the drugs because they were supposed to be able to pat me. And plus, they didn't see me doing anything. So if you ain't seen me serving nobody or nothing like that, that's why I start really learning like the rules, like selling drugs and shit. Like you're allowed to walk down the street. You're allowed to roam. As long as you're not doing anything, no one can go on. If you're doing something, then yes, you can come and get me. But if I'm not doing anything, nah, it's something you can do about this whole situation. I'm saying shit. So I get out of jail. My bail was like this is the first time I've ever been to jail. I ended up having a bail. My bail was like $7,000, right? But it was like 10% or something like that. So it only cost me like $750 to get out of jail. So I get out of jail. Did I stop selling drugs? No, I didn't. I really started selling drugs even harder then. So I'm selling drugs more. They notice me more. I go to my court case, I beat my court case. I catch another case right after that. Like it was like a first degree assault. I had like an assault case or something like that. I catch like assault case, like something that went on. Stuff had got hectic outside, and somebody got hurt. They said it was me. They allegedly picked me up. They locked me up. They sent me to jail. I have $100,000 bail, so I'm in the jail. I can't. I don't have $100,000. Like, and it's 10%, so it's like 10 grand, right? So it's a 10% bond. It's $10,000. I don't have $10,000, so I'm in jail for the first time for a minute. So I'm in jail for like 2, maybe 3 months. They ended up striking my case down because the person that got hurt, they went to the hospital like 4 months later or something like that. So my case was weak. So they ended up releasing me. And I'm coming back home. When I came home, I'm selling drugs again. So I'm selling drugs again. Within 45 days, they had a body attachment warrant for me because whoever was selling drugs out there, again, I stopped their money. They get to calling in on me, right? This is what happens. I want all the kids out there to know if you're out there doing any criminal activity, they may say it's rules to the street and shit like that. And you may have your own rules because I don't believe in any type of snitching at all. But they're not going to abide by that no snitching rule. Whoever you stop in their flow at all, they're going to call the cops on you and they're going to have the police watch you for the simple fact they can't do anything while you're still around. So, like, if you think about doing anything criminal ever inside your life, remember, even if you think about stealing cars, being a scammer, anything like that, they're gonna rob. They're gonna make sure that they get you locked up and booked. Everybody out there, click that like button. I need to get my likes up. I only got 2 likes. I need about 4 right now. And everybody, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Yeah, I'm here. I need everybody to subscribe to my YouTube. I need everybody to click that like button. It's free. It's right there. Yeah. So that's one lesson I learned about the streets. Like they say there are rules, but there are no rules to the streets. Questions, comments, concerns. I need to read the chat. So somebody get to write in the chat. Told me tell a joke or something. I told a whole story. So like click the like button and write something in the chat. I'll read it. The worst looking ass. Yo, what the fuck? Y'all is crazy out here. No Swisher Sweet. He is crazy. Let me see. RP4. Yeah, let me see. No Swisher Sweet. Oh, he got 7 subscribers. Like he said, all 9 of y'all stink, bro. You cannot be telling them people all 9 of the whole family stink. They were watching. They watching me on here. He was a hating ass nigga. Hey, they say if you ain't hating, you ain't. Hey, if somebody hating, you ain't popping. I'm telling you, King Yellow. Man, fuck King Yellow. I don't believe that I'll pop up on recommended. I'll be popping up on recommended now. I be looking at my shorts, and a lot of my shorts pop up on recommended. That's crazy. Yeah, he was acting funny. Yo, I was watching Young at Hefe. He was acting real funny with Munchie B. Munchie B, my dog. I like Munchie. He blind, but he funny as a motherfucker. Everybody thought he was Chomo in jail. Come on, man. Let me hear this. Customers play $5 and get 50 in bonus funds instantly.
When you look at your life before all this, do you feel like you saw the criminal ability inside of yourself? Like, was that just kind of always who you were? Because, like, I committed a lot of crimes during my life in terms of credit card fraud and shoplifting, everything like that. When I look at my life, it's like, oh, I was always on that. I was always trying to steal something. I was always just trying to find a way to get one over on somebody. That's just kind of like built into me, is to just try to figure out the easiest path, which is kind of, when you really look at what will get you success in life, it's usually hard work and staying on the hard path.
Hard work.
No, I mean, I don't think I had any criminal intent. I think it fell into that path, but it wasn't.
Yo, hard work don't only get you but so far. I know people that work at my job for 30 years. Guess what they get at the end? A cake. And then y'all, everybody gotta give them some money in order for as donation. The company don't even give them the money. They may get retirement, but they be at the job for 25, 30 years for nothing for a cake at the end. Who the fuck want to work a job for 25 years and get a cake at the end?
I started when I was 17 doing the big concerts.
Yo, that's why I be like, yo, they be talking about hard work pays off. No, it don't. And then you got people that actually praise their job. Like, oh, I'm so glad I got my job. Bro, you're glad you have a job. You gotta get your mind right. Yeah, you gotta get your mind right at this point. Some people be actually happy talking about, I'm glad I got my job. Like, they're not an entrepreneur. They're not doing anything at all with their life. They just glad that they have a job. Bro, are you fucking serious? I wish I would say I'm glad that I just got a job. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine me saying I'm glad I got a job. I would be glad that I got a sense of income. I would be glad that I got a hustle that's going on. I'll be glad that I got something else happening other than like me just sitting still. But being glad that I got a job, no, I'm not. I'm not happy. Yeah, I'm not happy. People be so crazy. Man, she got that old ass truck. I was determined. Look at this. She said, I'm gonna read y'all post off of Facebook. I set goals for myself this year that I was determined to accomplish. It took me a little while to get where I am, but here I am, knocking my goals down like bowling pins. I'm beyond grateful and thankful for my blessings, and I can only imagine what else God has planned for me. Um, but but I will say I'm ready. Credit score up next, bro. That car is old as a bitch. You got the oldest truck in the world. She got like a 2015. Is that 2015? Let me see. Let me look it up. Cause I bet you that's a 2015. She ain't even got it. Don't post the car if it's old and it's used. Let me see. Dodge. The car old as a bitch. Matter of fact, that is a 2015. How much are they worth? $6,000? Man, that might be a 2012. Yeah, that might be a 2012. Yeah, that might be a 2012, bro. That's not even a new one. Yep, that might be a 2012. People be swearing they ball and they had the oldest car, then you just gotta look it up. Like, bro, stop posting that shit. She posted some shit she probably could got from the auction for $1,000. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Wee. Yeah, that's crazy as shit. People be buying these cars and they be trash. Like, bro, you want to bought a 2015. Let me see. I want a Honda for real. I want a Civic. I want 2000. Which one? 2000. Oh, no, that bitch ugly. I gotta go up some. I gotta say um, I gotta say it's 2016. Yeah, yeah, 2016. Is that the one you like? Yeah, I'll drive that. Yeah, 2016. I'll drive that. Let's see. Well, I tell you, they're trying to get you buy some shit that you ain't never gonna buy. Is it reliable? Hold on. Is this reliable? Pros and cons. Let me see the pros and cons is. Okay. Let's see what the pros and cons of this car is. Mm, see the full list. Supercharged engine performance, styling is aggressive, not too loud, solid feel, lots of useful storage space, gas mileage, no rear headroom, no physical volume, control on dashboard, base engine, drone, while accelerating, rear mirror seat, middle rear seat, very uncomfortable, advanced safety features, only on highest trims. See all specifics. I want to see this. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, shit. It starts at 18,000. Yeah, I like that. I want to get one. Yeah, I want to get one. Fuck that. Yeah, because you can get a whole new car. Boy, I get to ride and I'm out of town. I'm gone. I'm like, say what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let me see if I can go. Let me see if I can buy one. Resale value $3,000. Let me see. Man, he tripping. Yeah, he tripping. Well, behind you, son. Oh, yo. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get an Audi A6. Talk about Audi A6. What? I'm looking up cars and shit. Might as well. 2008. Oh, let's see. What's $5,000? Okay. How far is this from my house? Down payment. No, I don't want it like that because number one, I would be stuck with it. I'm just looking at the American car. Let's see. I gotta get this. There we go. Damn, they got the old one for 17,000. Oh yeah, they put this motherfucker together. I'll be back, motherfuckers. I'm ready to watch this movie. I'm gonna see if it's on there tonight. Call him. If him is there tonight, I'm ready to watch it. I've been saying I was gonna watch this movie for a couple of days now. Oh, you trying to get you watch something else? I want to tell you. This is how this shit been acting all day. Let's see if it's on here. I doubt it. If they put it on here, then they stop their game up. They trying the best they can to do certain shit. Oh no. All right, get off this live. I've been on here for 45 minutes. Y'all have a good night out there. I mean, shit. I ain't doing too much.